Ash&burnz here. And today, a month after Christmas.
You're welcome.
What is it, something I can show everybody?
Sure.
It looks like, you know what it looks like? One of those penis plaster kits that you make a silicone mold of your penis. You get it wrecked, you stick a tube over it. This is what this is?
I don't know anything about that.
Oh, that's a shame.
No, it's something simple, modest.
It's cock warmers.
Yeah, they come in pairs. For both of them, you freak.
No, I can wear one day, and then I can wear it another day.
Yeah.
Oh, thank you for my cock warmers.
Yeah.
Oh no, they're socks.
Yeah.
Wolverine and Deadpool socks.
Yeah. Your two favorite.
Well, Wolverine's all right. He's like Led Zeppelin. Too much.
Yeah.
Too much play. Well, thank you, buddy.
Yeah. You're welcome.
Let me go get your present.
Sure. A month after. You ain't even worked on it.
Well, we're going to work on it together.
You're like, I'm going to do it. We're going to work on it. Where? When?
Together.
When?
I don't know.
Exactly. I'm busting back the old Burns.
Which one you want? The dark one or the
I
light
don't
one?
care.
Take the dark one.
I like the dark.
I know you do.
The dark meat.
Woo! These are not expensive as gloves, but these are really good axes.
Not as big as
But we gotta sharpen them up a little bit. Get
It's
that stuff off of it. Put some leek oil on it.
a 1 1/4 pound.
Yeah. Perfect little
So
hiking survival
20
knife.
ounces.
I don't know. What do I look like? Look at me, dude. Point Break here. I don't know about that.
Point Break. How much does the handle weigh? Well, you bought it. It should have told you. I'd say the handle's about 3 ounces. So 23 total ounces, maybe 2 pounds.
Hickory
No,
handle.
less than 2 pounds.
Hickory handle. Steel. Genuine.
This is that body disposal kit right here, boy.
We'll sharpen it. We'll make a little impact brace right here. We'll put some leek oil on it.
Where are we going to put that impact brace on?
Right here.
Where?
Right here.
Yeah.
Right there on the axe head, right? The neck.
The neck, huh?
Oh! Sorry. I just yelled at that. Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
All right. Well, we've started off kind of weird here.
No, not really.
It's a weird start.
We do an old school Christmas right here.
We do old school Christmas. Are you recording?
Nope.
Are you serious?
Not. Oh, wait. Yeah. Sorry, it is.
Oh, my God.
This is my original Alabama Burns look.
Now, you did look like that for a long time. You had just sideburns and a goatee. No, you just had sideburns.
Yeah, just sideburns. I didn't
Giant
have a beard.
sideburns and an afro.
I had the chops coming down. I had the thick chops.
Yeah, that's where you got this Alabama burn, sideburns
Yeah.
from. Was playing pool.
My big old wild hair like this.
Yeah.
It's a time warp, dude.
I used to have hair like this, but not so thick.
Mike, I'm going to do an update for the past people that's been listening.
Go ahead.
That phone, dude.
Do you want intros?
I mean, you can.
Intro music now. Do you like the free flow?
I do like the free flow.
Welcome to the Ash&burnz podcast. Two guys don't know what we're talking about, but come along for the ride. We talk about politics, religion, sex, video games, movies, pop culture, conspiracies, aliens, ghosts, Bigfoots, and
anything and everything.
That's right, Ash&burnz podcast.
Rolled up into a big juicy burrito with some queso.
And we're back. Okay.
And we're back. So, yeah, time warp. Consistent. Play my rain or the frequency.
Oh, the
Very consistent of, it's only like an hour or two in, but I sleep for like 8. Only does an hour or two of it. And every time I wake up, because I wake up throughout the night, have to night pee.
Right, that's your thing.
Going. Never stops.
So, So what episode was that? Like, was that 50 or 49 or something?
No, it was back. It was back it was like a month or two ago.
This is number 55. And so.
Yeah, we were talking about it, but.
Long story short, you have a like raindrop sound.
Yeah, I do light
video.
rain. I don't like the thunder and lightning, or the thunder really.
But it's a YouTube video to help you sleep.
Yeah,
and it's 8-hour video.
No, it's they're always about 10 or 11 hours and 55 minutes.
Okay,
so it's 12 hours, and I don't sleep.
So you turn on, you go to sleep. When you wake up in the morning, like an hour's passing the video.
The video is an hour and a half to 2 hours, sometimes 3.
Now you asked me to play that video. I did it one night. And it did fine.
Yeah,
I woke up and it was like where it should have been.
8 hours in or whatever.
Yeah.
Not me, man. I
take
screenshots and everything, dude. I'm consistent on it. I take screenshots the moment I start. You can see the timestamp at the top.
Yeah.
10 o'clock on my phone. Starts out, it's a 12-hour video. It's like 3-4 seconds in. And then when I wake up in the morning, timestamp, 7 o'clock, hour and 44 minutes in.
I remember you showing me the timestamps because you screenshot them. We were at a restaurant, I think, weren't we?
No, we were here.
Were we here?
Yeah.
Okay. I can't remember.
I'm just saying as an update.
Still doing it.
And then the time warp caught up with me. Grew my hair out overnight.
It's crazy, dude.
Yeah, bro.
Me too. It's been a long time since. You miss your hair?
Yeah, I do.
You're growing out again.
No, I mean, people don't like it. Makes me look very unprofessional at work.
Yeah.
You know, but
if you didn't have the salt and pepper beard, you probably could pull it off.
What are you talking about, salt and pepper beard? Boy, I'm Santa Claus over here.
Nah, you still got more dark than I got. My dark's coming back.
Is it?
It's weird. It's like underneath it is darker than it ever has been.
It's probably because you're on testosterone.
No.
Oh.
I stopped testosterone about 2 years ago.
You had that low T.
Low T, baby. But I have...
now you just shoot up estrogen. You said, I ain't going to fight it. You just start shooting.
I'm starting to compete in women's sports.
Yeah, man.
I'm going to crush it. Well, I don't know. Some of them nowadays are pretty tough.
Well,
I'm like Andy Kaufman. I'll wrestle them.
I watched a fight earlier about this two wrestlers, high school, in the...
women's division?
No.
Boys?
Boys. Girl got up there flexing. Ugh. Boy picked her up and just flipped her right back. She was knocked out. First, like 3 seconds in.
I've seen one video where the guy wouldn't wrestle. He just forfeited to her. He's like old school mentality. He's like, I'm not going to wrestle,
Yeah. I don't know if I would. I mean, I'm not
going to hurt a woman.
Yeah, I'm not going to get out there and prove a point.
Yeah. In her head, she thinks yeah.
Yeah.
Now, we used to have this girl growing up. She was built like a dude, just square, looked like a Roblox character. And she played pee-wee football here with the boys and did good. She's lesbian. Her whole life we knew she was going to be a lesbian.
Uh-huh.
Really cool chick, and she played football. She must have had high testosterone for a female, but she was a girl. And it was always just cool. Like, oh, she played football with the boys. And it was just like the only time I think that's ever happened around here.
Yeah.
Oh, God, this thing's making my back itch. Well, there's probably a little lice in it.
Probably.
Anyway.
Been laying around here. So anyway, did she get laid out? Anything cool? Or
No, it's pee-wee football, man. Nobody gets laid out.
Yeah. Well, it happens.
Yeah, lickety split,
Yeah. I saw a video. It was like professional bodybuilder women competed a strength test against 16-year-old farm boys.
No competition?
Blew them out of the water, dude. Them farm boys making them girls cry. Then women cry because they were like full, mature, grown women.
Well, they spent their whole life believing this narrative.
Yeah.
And they are super strong to women.
Yeah.
They say that the best women's soccer team can't beat a high school soccer team, boys team.
They done that.
That's okay. So they did do it.
Yeah, the American women's soccer team that won gold or whatever up in the Olympics. Didn't one year they win gold? Anyway, they went to the Olympics and they at least medaled, right?
Right.
They went around the country and played. They played these little 16-year-old schoolboys, and they beat them like 8-0.
They went out. Who beat them? The boys beat them.
The boys beat the women.
So they went out on a country tour and afterwards playing girls.
I don't know. They just
And
went out touring.
then they played some teenage boy team.
Yeah, a high school soccer team, and they beat them like 8-0.
We're not trying to be sexist.
No.
It's just men are literally down to a cellular level built differently.
Stronger bones, better muscle density, tighter tendons. We're just genetically made bigger.
We're genetically made to hunt and lift and fight. Yeah,
because the whole role as a man is protection.
Yeah, and we're dumb as a brick for it. Women can take care of things way better than men can.
Well, they manipulate really well.
Oh,
they do.
I don't know about that.
They figure out how to manipulate you.
Well, you got to learn how to manipulate if your opponent.
You don't have to.
Yeah,
as long as the men step up and do their responsibility.
A lot of men abuse their strength.
Well, okay.
And so women have learned to manipulate them.
But when a guy's old-fashioned and he knows how to respect women, a woman ain't got to manipulate him.
No,
then she's in the wrong.
Well, there's women out there that don't manipulate. There's women that don't.
Dude, my daughter at 8 is trying to manipulate me now. It's
my daughter doesn't manipulate me.
Oh, I bet she does.
You
just ain't realized it.
Not that I realized.
Yeah, because you're big and dumb like me.
I don't have that experience.
Well,
I'm a simp though.
Yeah.
Like I'm a feminist. I like women better than men. I think men are just.
Yeah.
I'm just like.
Yeah.
Alpha males drive me crazy.
Well then, what do you like me for? Alpha. Oh.
You joined the wolf pack. Speaking of which, you turned me on to that knucklehead.
I didn't. Leslie told me about it.
McGee did?
Yeah.
Okay, so there's this little skinny. I could call him white trash because
I'm the alpha.
I'm the alpha, and when I'm not here, he's the alpha.
Yeah.
And he's like, okay. So I first thought it was being funny. It's funny. It's a character like West Virginia Ninja.
No, bro.
He's serious as a heart attack, son.
Yeah. I'm the beta, but when Alpha's not here, I'm the alpha.
And they're like,
yeah,
like he thinks he's tough.
Yeah, bro.
And he's about as big around as that.
And the women are bigger than them, but they cower down to him. Oh, you're my alpha.
You're my alpha. And they howl. They have a song. And
oh, my goodness.
They like hold their bird chest out.
It's like watching funny TV.
I think they're not being serious. I really think it's probably a skit or a gag.
Well, they...
I'm
famous either way.
I'm gonna call them out
either way. I'm the alpha.
There's the alpha right there.
Yeah,
Mr. President.
That's right, Mr. President. Yeah, dang, big swallow.
I'm a big swallower.
Yeah. So you was wanting to talk about some plants?
I was joking.
Well, you're about to build a greenhouse.
I'm about to build a greenhouse, but I was joking. So I want to talk about botanical plants, and I'm just joking. I don't know about them.
Well, your wife was up there showing me all the goth seeds she has.
I know.
Everything is black up there. Black cabbage, black tomatoes,
black potatoes. Just black roses picked out.
Yeah,
it's going to be like a goth greenhouse.
Yeah, that's
what
you were saying.
It's going to be cool. Yeah. Whatever.
I was just like, cool. And she's like, you want any of these? You're welcome to. I'm like, sure. Put them right back down. You think I'm going to get out there in the garden?
But yeah. Devil lettuce. So I'll tell you about my venture. Oh, so the greenhouse, I got 8 or 9 sliding glass doors, right, at this property my friend owned.
Yeah.
And I went out there to take some aerial photographs of the property for her, and I saw those stacked up. And I'm like, I've been looking for those. I've been looking for something like that for about a year and a half now.
Yeah.
And it always manifests when I'm looking for something. It just eventually always manifests.
Won't you start looking for $1 million?
I'll probably find it if I manifest. I'm serious. Everything I think I want or need, it manifests.
Well, manifest winning the lottery.
I never played the lottery.
That way I don't have to have a mortgage anymore.
Yeah, I know.
That's all I want, dude.
Just mortgage gone?
Yeah.
Then pay property tax the rest of your life?
Well, I think we owe a little over $100,000. So if you can just cut that out.
Yeah.
I mean,
I don't know that much.
Yeah, I don't know either, really.
Um,
But yeah, if I didn't have a mortgage, dude, I'd be set. Like I'm a pretty simple guy. I just don't want a mortgage.
So I saw those, and I said, I'll come back for those. She said, well, I'm just going to give them to the junk pile. Junk guys are going to come and get it. I said, I'll take them.
Yeah.
So Wednesday came around, and I was out there that Sunday, and I drove the truck out there, and everything was frozen, still cold, so everything was fine. Well, Wednesday comes around. I was like, hey, I'm gonna go out there and get that stuff. She's like, hey, don't drive in the yard because it's real muddy. It's gonna be slick. You're gonna get stuck. And I'm like, oh, okay, cool.
But as a man, you're like,
no, it's more complicated than that. It's more complicated than that.
I'm a man.
No, I don't think like that. But
okay.
So I took the Amazon with me. We pulled up, and the junk guys were like, hey, man, we got stuck, but I had a winch, so I'm getting out. It's easy. He's like, it's real slick down there. I said, okay, cool. So I parked in the gravel, and then me and the Amazon walked down to it's almost 200 yards, maybe 150 yards. It's all the way across the yard down the woods, barn where the slant glass doors are.
Yeah.
So I picked one up, and we carried it all the way to the truck. Walked through the mud and carried the truck, and she was having a hard time. And they're heavy doors. They're old glass, metal frame, heavy doors.
Yeah.
And we did two, and she's like, I can't do no more. I said, okay. I said, it's not that much.
Was y'all doing one apiece, or did y'all double team one door?
Double team one door.
Okay.
It was very heavy and uphill, up a mud hill. I was like, I'll drive the truck down here. I can get it out. I'll just kick it, and we'll go.
There's that man kicking in.
Yeah, well, I didn't want to, like, leave these behind, and I was like, I can get the truck out. So I rode down there, and it was fine. It was downhill, though. Pulled up, backed up, loaded them up.
Yep.
And then I said, okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to kick it right here in the good dirt, and by the time I get that mud hill, I'll just coast on up. No problem.
You got to go slow.
Well, I wanted to go as much speed as I could in the good dirt, and when I hit the mud, I just go on up. Makes sense?
No, because tire rotation is faster than its grip, so therefore you get spin out.
Well, obviously that's the truth, because what happened was
just like snow, you got to go real slow on it.
I kicked it, and I hit the mud, and I was going up the mud, and then I started sliding sideways towards the house, so I had to stop. I was like, I'm going to hit the fucking house. And then I backed up a little bit to go forward. Nope. Backed up, go forward. Nope. Backed up, go forward. I went all the way back down the hill, and then got stuck in a rut, and I was like, nah, I'm stuck. This sucks. So I got some big ruts in the grass. I mean, in the mud, and I'm like, shit. So then, this is itching the shit out of me. Sorry, I'm going to get a haircut. So.
Get that haircut.
So much better.
And the magic of editing.
Old Ash is back. Ooh. So, it's just, that was very itchy. Hang on.
You back itching?
Yeah. It's like poking me.
What a loser.
Yeah, whatever. A real man scratches his back with an axe.
Or just puts up with the itch and not scratch it off.
Ah, man, that's too bad. So I'm stuck. Stuck bigger than shit. Stuck. So me and the Amazon started sticking branches and concrete and boards underneath the tires. And it wasn't doing nothing. And I was like, oh my God, what am I going to do? I can't afford a tow truck. And so then I said, Mechanicsville's around here. My boys, they're right around the corner. They live like 5 minutes from here. So I sent out a message. I'm stuck in the mud. Could you come save me?
Yeah.
And of course, Mechanicsville.
Like a feminine man would.
Yeah. I had to admit defeat. I was about to just leave that truck there and call a cab, Uber. And couldn't afford that either, though. And so here come the commish and Big Med right around the corner. And it brought like chains and tow ropes. And I was so far down the hill, they couldn't reach me. So we had a daisy chain with Big Med's truck. And then Big Med's truck tied to the commish's Tahoe, and we daisy chained my ass out of there. And I tore that yard up, and I'm like, oh crap. So I text, it's like, hey, I tore your yard up. I'll come back and fix it. And so that's what I'm doing this Sunday. I'm going to fix that yard I tore the hell up.
Wow.
Yeah, I feel bad. I really thought I could get up that because it didn't look that bad. I walked on it, didn't sink too bad. I was like, oh yeah, it'd be fine. Especially all the weight in the back of the truck.
Yeah.
With all the all the glass I got, glass
When
doors.
you laughing at my brother for getting the work truck stuck?
It wasn't me. Your brother got the work truck stuck?
Dude, we were playing. He joined the party and was telling us about it, and you were sitting there laughing. And then, oh, how the turntables.
No, I was not laughing. I didn't say a word. He started talking crap about a police officer.
Oh, yeah.
And I was like, okay. But he was joking. He was trying to get a rise out of me. I just wasn't paying attention. It wasn't me laughing.
Yeah.
That was you laughing.
Yeah, you were laughing.
I wasn't laughing.
Yeah, I heard
But
you.
your truck gets stuck in wet grass, though.
Yeah, the flatbed one.
Yeah.
Or the, not flatbed, but the.
One of them.
Yeah. Yeah, that thing gets stuck on wet, flat ground.
It got stuck. What was Leslie doing one time with it? And it got stuck bigger than crap.
Yeah.
Then I was like, how'd it get stuck? She's like, it just does.
Yeah. Well, there's no weight in the back.
Yeah.
But I figured it with that tank and having some liquid, but apparently he emptied that out. But still, it should have enough weight. I told him, though, I was like, dude, go slow. He's like, all right, yeah. Calls me, I'm stuck, man. I tried to gun it in there. And I'm like, well, that's your problem. The rotations of the wheel is just going to dig down. Like, you got to have it real slow. That way it gives it time to put weight on it and just.
Look at you. You think you know everything.
Well, I am a man.
Yeah,
so,
that's true. I told the boys, I was like, if they had a lot of fun getting me out of the mud. And I was like, all right, well, once a month I'll get stuck in the mud somewhere and you can come get me out.
Yeah.
But so there's mud all in the truck. Amazon cleaned it
Just
out.
keep going to her house once a month.
Just tear it up and go back and fix it.
Yeah.
Whoops. It is a tore up yard anyway. The junk guys tore it up, but I tore it up. So
I would have just blamed the junk guys.
Nah, they're good guys, man. They helped out. They did a lot of helping out with Western North Carolina. The Amazon went and helped. A friend of mine, he set up a convoy to go up there. He got the governor clearance and all that, and they helped out a lot. They brought trailers, they brought trucks, they helped load them up. They drove it up there, so they're good guys. They not gonna throw no shade on them.
Yeah,
I
get it.
Combat junkies, combat junk, something.
Get it.
Yeah, you get it.
Dude, I've been listening to our stuff, man. Even though I'm like this, I think you could turn me down. Or my voice don't travel well.
Your voice doesn't. You're like, sometimes, like, I'm talking like this, and you're like, yeah, so then I went there.
No, I'm always up on here making out with this thing.
Yeah, but you're not loud.
I know.
Your voice is not loud.
Because it doesn't carry.
Doesn't carry.
It's got that bass.
All about the bass.
Boom, boom. Anyway.
So that was my adventure this weekend.
Yeah.
And now I got to build a greenhouse for a woman to
Or
grow.
a week.
Yeah. And then I got for the goth garden.
Goth
garden.
Crazy.
I'm going to build a square with a slant roof. I ain't trying to get all fancy with she wants the eaves and shit. She's getting straight up, straight down, slant roof.
Well, she think you're a carpenter or something?
She thinks.
Ain't that what her daddy is?
Well, yeah. He thinks too.
I get my father-in-law over here. It'd be
He'll be taking all my tools home with him.
being built right. Hey man, ain't that mine?
This tripod extender right here looks like mine. This is mine. Like,
Yep. I ought to pre-write his name on everything. That way when he picks it up, he just sees TW on it.
These socks are mine, aren't they?
Yeah, that's right. It's living awesome.
This Viking Revolution.
That's his.
Is it upside down? No, it's not.
No.
Is this mine?
Yep. Sure is.
We plug the shit out of that. We don't get paid a dime. YouTube, we don't get paid a dime. We don't have a sponsor.
That's right.
We're being silly.
Uh-huh.
Anyway.
We're all satire anyway.
Satire's not real.
So did you hear about the new government? No. No. Oh, I do want to say something though. Tragic to the helicopter hitting the plane and all that. But oh no. I just think it's quite weird how that happened, and within 10 hours Trump's signing a new executive order about airplane safety, something else they got to add now, a new regulation. And I'm sitting here thinking, that's pretty quick, because, normally to write a bill, it takes a little bit,
Well, you must use executive powers. Not really a bill.
Well, I mean, but it still has to be written out, defined.
Yeah, probably.
Stuff.
Yeah.
That's pretty quick to write up in like 10 hours,
I don't know. Here's the truth I don't know much about that. I heard there's an Apache helicopter that crashed into a commercial plane.
Yep. at like 9:30 at night.
I don't. That doesn't sound reasonable to me.
Yeah, I don't.
A military, those are the best of the best.
Yeah.
You don't just crash into commercial airlines.
Yeah. It was clear night.
There's a video of it.
Yeah. Well, I'm just saying it's just kind of weird how that happened.
Hey.
And then 10 hours later, there's a new executive order about airline restrictions or something.
You know what's going on is we have been so screwed with about everything.
I don't trust anything, dude.
Exactly.
I don't trust anything.
And it sucks because it may just been an accident.
A
tragic accident.
I love the Constitution. I love what this country was founded on and stands for. But throughout the years, the corruption
it just
leached in.
Everything. I'm like,
yeah. Yeah.
And it's so easy to find connections with stuff nowadays, even though they might not be there.
Yeah. Well, hopefully 9/11 report come out. But
apparently the MLK reports come out.
Well, it's going to come out. Trump gave him 2 weeks from the day he signed it, 14 days to get everything, period.
Now, I'm going to say something controversial. And I don't have all the information as per usual.
Yeah.
There's a guy alluding to the fact that MLK, oh God, I don't know. He wasn't as holy as everybody thinks he is.
Yeah.
The message he gave is better than the man himself. The man himself was a flawed human that did some shady shit.
Well, what person, period,
hasn't? Mother Teresa is she's not holier than thou either.
Yeah.
She's not actually a good person. Gandhi either, apparently.
Well, I mean, we're all humans, dude.
Yeah. But the message he gave was probably one of the best. But like the JFK, MLK reports, 9/11 report. What else has he promised?
I don't know about 9/11. I know JFK, RFK, and MLK.
Oh, okay.
That was a 3. I'm wanting
9/11.
I'm wanting all that to come out.
Did it already come out, though?
Well, the report that the government wrote came out. So, I mean, they could have put anything they wanted.
A lot of it was probably redacted anyway.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Now, I'm not going to sit here. I'm not going to sit here and get on the whole beams getting hot enough to collapse and all this and that. I just want answers of this. If the terrorist was on the plane and the plane hit the building and fire landed, and then hours later the towers fell, how did they pull their passports out?
I don't like that theory, because how come that wasn't a good passenger on the plane's passport? How they know it was the bad guys?
Well, I'm just saying.
And how do you get a passport?
How does the passport survive?
All of that.
How does a passport survive fire and thousands of tons of building falling on it, and then they found passports?
A reasonable person, and that's what you got to go by, reasonableness. That doesn't make sense.
It don't. That's why I'm hoping he'll sign it up. But again, if the government has it, again, I don't believe anything they say.
You know what really solidified it for me?
How about you get a couple of a good investigation, non-linked to the government people in there, and let them comb over everything?
Oh, they'll probably end up dead.
Well, I'm just saying, like, if you want from the government now, if you want your citizens to trust you.
Well, that's why I think about Trump and Elon and all them. So far, I feel like I could trust them. I don't think they're shady. They're shady as anybody else, but not as shady as the last administration. Oh my God.
Well, ain't no man above.
Yeah.
Reproach or something, but
yeah, everybody.
I'm just saying everybody's doing dirty.
Yeah.
It just depends on how deep that dirty goes. But again, I voted for Trump. I'm not like, oh, he's my savior.
No.
He ain't gonna fix every. He could be doing some dirty dealings too.
He might be.
All I'm saying is he better than what we had.
Yes.
He seems to be more open with truth.
Yep.
Than the past 50 years of government.
Yeah. There's one thing I always say about him. He is what New York is. You think of New York, you think of that attitude. And he is. He's a New Yorkan. He is New York. What do you expect him to be?
Yeah.
He is from New York. He's not polished. He's a little more polished now this time around.
Yeah.
But, I mean, what you expect? He insults people? Yeah.
Yeah.
Because politics is all a bunch of fakery.
Oh, yeah.
Fake. They're all fake. They're all fake. Oh, no, you're congressional. Blah, blah. He's like, get him out of here, you son of a bitch, you know. He's
they all sat up there
man.
and argued when the cameras are on, but as soon as they're off, they all buddy up with each other and go dinners and.
Hey, this company's gonna sell. I'm gonna go ahead and sell my stock. Oh, cool.
Yeah.
I'll let you. Thanks for the heads up.
Yeah. Yeah. It's just that's what I'm saying. The corruptionness of it. But look at any government out there.
I can't think of one. I used to think Canada was like honest. And now I'm like, wow.
Bro. Yeah, bro.
Ever since the farmers went on strike and Trudeau canceled all their banks,
yeah,
I'm like, you can do that? Because
well,
they were protesting.
can.
Yeah.
Because they're not under. Well, I mean, even America, I wouldn't put it past them to start canceling people's stuff up.
If we go to a cryptocurrency,
seizing. That's why they're fighting a cryptocurrency because they don't have control over it.
That's why they want it. Everything you purchase is somewhere.
Yeah.
Yeah. He's buying a bunch of prepping supplies. Oh, well, at least we now know where we can go if we need to feed our troops or something.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah. As soon as we start this war, we know where to send a missile at. You know.
the automatic AI driven drone.
Yeah. Yeah. Little 18-year-old kid in a little semi trailer in Arkansas or
some facility in Arkansas.
Yeah, some facility over in Arizona. He just gets on and plays a video game, and it's a real missile popping people. Yeah.
We're kind of rough on the government on this podcast. What's up with that? I thought we were fun and light.
Wow. Oh, no. They don't deserve to be light on anymore.
Well, they keep inserting themselves into our private lives, and so we're
whatever happened to the Fourth Amendment?
Well, it's more about policy is kind of affecting a lot of things, and I'm sick of taxes.
Yeah, dude.
Because like this place right here, talking about your house almost being paid off. It ain't. They can take it away. They can take it away after you pay off your house.
Oh yeah.
Because they were like, oh, you didn't pay your property tax. What are you talking about? You tax the money when I got it.
Yeah.
You tax me, you know. So
when
it's
I
just
spend it.
Oh my God.
You tax the person that I buy from, and then you tax them whenever they buy something.
So this house I bought. This is my house. No, the property sits on. We need to get paid for that.
Yeah.
What? I paid for this.
Yeah.
You don't get share.
It's all an illusion, homie.
It is.
It's an illusion.
Nobody owns nothing. It's at the bank.
Just so that we'll be focused on who wins the Super Bowl, who's playing in the NBA. It's all get the circus ready. Get the circus while the elites are up there changing policy and taking away your rights.
Distractions.
Yeah.
But still pretty good gig here. I'll give that.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, what we got's way better than some of these nations around here. I mean, I'm not saying give it up. I'm just saying let's get the corruption out.
Yeah. I think we could be the best ever.
I say we get people in there that doesn't have their own personal agenda.
What do you think about dogs?
Oh, I love dogs. Dogs are awesome.
Yeah, dogs are. We don't deserve dogs.
They're so dumb, but they are just so
they're
lovable.
Smart.
Well, some of them. The ones that I buy don't or get ain't.
Well, I got a smart dog up there.
I love.
He acts dumb, but he's very smart. He is very smart.
Oh, okay.
He's just
goofy.
He's just goofy.
Yeah, he come right in.
Learns a trick instantly, picks up on things. He's very smart, figures doors out. He's a very smart dog. It's just he's goofy. But
yeah,
to think that the Amazon was telling me, like wolves started hanging around humans, and eventually we befriended wolves, and we've bred them, and now we got dogs, and dogs are starting to develop eye muscles to give expressions, all that stuff. Well, raccoons apparently are now getting easier to domesticate. Raccoons are starting to go down that path now, and we were doing it with foxes now too. There's pet foxes that they're breeding and having. What's the matter?
You talking about evolution?
I ain't talking about evolution. We did that. I ain't talking about evolution.
Okay.
We bred. dogs to what they are now.
Yeah.
Because dogs are like, this is an easy ride. They're good to us. We're good to
Are
them.
we breeding raccoons and foxes to?
It's weird, but apparently she said that raccoons are starting to kind of get easier and easier to domesticate. It's like,
Till you shoot one of them.
well, I mean, you shoot dogs too.
Yeah.
I've shot a dog.
Dang,
Line of duty, man. Thing was coming at me.
I was about to say.
I didn't like it. Don't like doing it.
Did you cry a little bit after?
No.
Well, then you meant to do it and you loved it.
Say hi to the dog devil in hell when you see him.
Oh my God! Back to this bull.
So yeah. Apparently, you're the one who told me about the 100 monkey thing, right?
The 100 monkey.
100 monkey experience.
No.
I thought you wanted to tell me that. Okay, so I'll explain this real quick. There's this island with macaque monkeys. And all of a sudden, one monkey, because they watch monkeys, they study them, started washing all of her food in water. They rinse off the tubers and carrots and potatoes and water. And all the food, she started to rinse it in water and eat it. And then that monkey's mother saw it and started doing it. Well, the whole island, they all learned, they started washing their food like raccoons do. Across the damn globe, apparently, on another island, all the macaque monkeys on the island started washing their food too. There's no connection between these two islands. They're calling it the 100 monkey effect. That we're all connected.
Well, the protons and electrons in their brains are on and off at the same time.
Superposition.
So they're all talking to each other.
But do you ever, like, sometimes the whole world has a mood. You ever noticed that?
Yeah.
Like, everybody's like, man, I'm just so tired. You're like, yeah, I'm tired too. And everybody's just, and so
I'm always tired.
maybe the raccoons are going through that now with like, humans ain't so bad. And so it's the 100 monkey effect.
Yeah.
But they watch these macaques wash vegetables on this island. And then soon after, these unconnected, separate island monkeys 100 miles away started washing their vegetables as well. And birds, as soon as they're born, they know where to go.
Yeah.
And it's just like this. It's something that we're all doing. And I swear, I think the government, religion, the powers that be realize this, and they manipulate all of us.
Yeah.
They just put us all into corridors. And there's a few of us that are free living in the mountain. They're weirdos. We call them weirdos. Or,
No, they're probably more sane than all of us.
I think they don't follow. Yeah. I don't know. That's what I think.
Well, yeah.
100 monkey experience. I think that's the way it's called.
The way you're talking about, like, the powers that be would be darkness, demons. If you're a being that's been around since the first human, before the herd.
Before.
Yeah. And then you're coming here. I mean, you've got our nature figured out.
Oh, yeah. You've manipulated it too.
Yeah.
You've perfected our nature.
Yeah. So that'd be pretty easy to do.
Well, here's something that I'm not an expert in. I think you're more expertise in this than I am about the Bible and stuff.
I know a little bit.
A little bit. So we do a lot of things that the Bible says not to.
Yeah.
We do a lot of things. Now, I'm not 100% sure. There's something about women on their period. You're not supposed to sit after them, or they're supposed to not wear pants.
You're not supposed to touch them because, well, that's the Jewish law. It's because.
It's not Christian?
Well, I mean, not technically. Not technically. No, it's just Christians rely more on what Jesus said, and he never really talked about it. But in Old Testament, it's the Jewish law because Jewish custom is that blood is dirty. Blood makes you unclean, ceremonial before God.
Bleeding like crazy.
Yeah, as far as I understand, even to this day,
Orthodox
Jews won't shake a woman's hand, period, because they don't know if she's on her cycle or not. So therefore, they don't want to defile themselves, so they won't shake hands even when. But it comes to where it's like if it's your wife or like your mother, it's a different set of rules.
Well, that's the thing. We always change the rules.
Well, yeah.
Like America is majority Christian.
Yeah.
No doubt. And with those Christian values, we have a great country.
Yeah.
No doubt.
Yeah.
You know, compared to other religions, I'd want a Christian to be around me.
Yeah.
You know, except Templar Knights. Them motherfuckers don't play.
Well, they had a specific role.
Yeah,
They actually created the banking system.
Yeah. And the Vatican didn't like that.
Nope.
So the Vatican's got their own banking system.
And
That's
controls
another whole episode.
most of the world.
Yeah,
too.
and they don't have to be audited, and they worked with the Nazis. They worked against the Nazis. They worked, The Vatican Bank is kind of shady, I'll say. Anyway,
Yo.
so yeah, raccoons are learning to live right.
But you were going somewhere,
I don't
weren't
know
you?
where I was going.
You was going somewhere.
Ow, where was I going?
You're talking about Jewish people and blood.
Oh, thank you. We don't follow it exactly. We interpret it and we do the things differently. But
Well,
even that still, I think, is better than nothing.
Yeah.
You think?
Yeah. Well, I mean,
Like you don't eat something on Friday, or I don't know the rules. I don't.
yeah. Well, I mean, most of the like what the Pharisees and the Sadducees were doing is they made a lot of like man laws. You know, they put way more restrictions on it. But the whole reason why you have God in the Jewish covenant is because, and then the God's rules for them was that they made a covenant, you know. And then basically when Jesus came, as a Christian, you would believe that the world now has a government or a covenant with God. The Jewish people are always going to be God's chosen people because Abraham or Abram was the first one. So they have their own set of things, or rules and stuff they do. But again, a lot of Pharisees come along and they interpret the ruling, and then they make up more and more. Like on the Sabbath, you're not supposed to work, but you can tie a rope to your post of your house and tie it to your ankle, and you can, until that rope's tight, it's not considered the amount of steps you can take, because they're limited to even walking on the Sabbath. Like you can only take like 100 steps, but then they got around it.
Wow.
I'm just saying as an example. I don't know exactly like.
Well, the Sabbath is Saturday, correct?
Yes, technically yes.
But we're like Sunday's better for us.
Well,
Is that weird?
Well, no, we Christians turned it into Sunday because that's the day that Christ
Rested?
Resurrected on Sunday.
Oh, I see. I thought he started on Sunday and resurrected.
No,
rested.
He died on Friday and resurrected Sunday.
Oh, I'm talking about creation when he created.
Oh, the Sabbath
on the
seventh
day he rested. I
Yeah.
figured that'd be a Saturday.
Man was created on the sixth day, and then right after. But God didn't make the Sabbath rest because he was tired. He gave it as a gift for humans, because we're supposed to work 6 days and have one day where we don't do anything.
But who made up 7 days?
Well, it's just 7 days.
Well, I know, but the Gregorian calendar is what we go by.
Yeah,
It's a Christian calendar.
yeah.
It beat out the Jewish calendar, Roman calendar.
Well, Jewish, they do everything around the moon,
yeah.
because every back in the day, like all these other people and religions come up, they always, like Egyptians worship Ra, which was the sun god. Everybody else was all about the sun. Well, God's like, no, you're set apart. You go by the moon. That's why we have 30 days to a month, because it's new to full to new again in 30 days.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, so it's all based around the moon.
Look at you, that Jew fro talking.
I just need those. The side thing.
What was about those dudes building tunnels in New
I
York?
don't know, bro. It was a way to get down out of lockouts and stuff, because that was back when COVID.
Oh, ascetic,
So they can still
ascetic Jews were.
They can still get together because they couldn't get together.
That was some crazy times, bro. We can't talk about that, but that was some.
Yeah.
Retrospect, that was some crazy freaking times.
Yeah. And the doctor got pardoned without doing anything.
He didn't
wrong.
do nothing wrong, though.
No, but got a pre-pardon for time slots.
And guess where it came from? Where we all thought it came from, but you were told you're racist.
Yeah,
it's like
you're dumb. There ain't no way.
That's why this Apache helicopter and commercial plane thing, everybody's like, I don't know, man.
Exactly.
Because we've been jerked around so much.
Yep. I'm with you.
And so don't get mad, people.
No.
Just go, you know what? You're following a pattern that you're used to.
Why don't you think? Start thinking. Start researching.
Well, we might be overdoing it. We might be thinking too much.
No, not me.
Not me.
Not
like
me.
me, I'm not going to get stuck in the mud.
No, I'm the right. I'm my correction. I'm correct about everything.
Yeah, right. Yeah. Yeah.
Because everybody else during that bad allergies was pointing their finger at me, telling me how wrong I was, and then come to find out everything they were saying was wrong.
Bro.
But hey, so I'm going to claim their soapbox. I'm correct.
I regret getting 2 jabs. I regret it.
Yeah.
I regret it. I don't feel any different. I don't think nothing happened. But I regret caving in.
Yeah.
I caved in, not because of my job. I caved in because
Family.
the Amazon.
Yeah.
Leave the science. I'm like, science. Look, science is real. But science is manipulated more than any other thing in the world.
It is.
RGR cigarettes used to be good for you because scientists said it was really good for you.
Yeah. Doctors said it.
Yeah. Chocolate and Coca-Cola is great for you.
Yeah.
Scientists over here at Nestle said it.
Yeah.
Believe the science.
Yeah. That can be debunked.
I didn't want to hear
and
it.
changes every month.
And I was scared.
But you're supposed to trust that.
I had what's it called? Pre-Corvid morbid?
Sure. I don't know, bro. I don't know.
I have a lot of factors that contribute to high mortality. I think that's right. So COVID, the bad allergy, was going to kill me. It's going to kill me.
It almost killed me.
I had no symptoms, dude. I got it twice, and I was like, I'll walk through it.
Yeah.
It could be because of the vaccine.
But, dude, it almost killed me. It gave me double pneumonia.
I know. I remember you sitting in the hospital. Didn't you sit in the hospital for a full day?
Yeah.
Well,
that was more. Well, yeah, because that was more because a lot of people there and stuff.
Yeah, but still.
Yeah.
I remember.
No, I got in. She said I was very dehydrated because the day before I went to a different emergency room, and their wall said don't drink or eat anything.
You're just sitting there like.
Yeah, and I sat there for 8 hours. Because every time they were like, all right, the next guest will be seen in an hour. And then they would come out that hour and be like, all right, well, we were wrong. It's going to be like 3 hours from now. Okay. And then 3 hours went by. Okay, we're wrong. We're not going to see anybody until 8 o'clock in the morning. And I called her up. I was like, come get me. I was like, they're moronic up here. And then the whole time I never ate or drank. So then the next morning I went up there. She's like pinching my skin, and it was just standing up.
Yeah.
And she was like, "You're dehydrated massively." I was like, "Well, yeah."
Yeah, because I had to sit in your waiting room for.
Not that hospital, the prior one. It was 2 different. Yeah, the hospital in Greensboro suck. I went to the High Point one, and they were awesome.
Yeah.
They got me pretty much right in. I only had to sit out in the waiting room for about 45 minutes. I got in there. They pumped liquid in me, and then I also had to wait to get the MRI for my chest because my doctor told them to, because we called her up and she was like, yeah, I'm gonna put in an order for you to get your MRI. I want to see those lungs. And good thing, because I had double pneumonia.
Really? I've never had pneumonia.
Yeah.
I got it twice and I walked through it. It was nothing.
Yeah. Well, the second time I got it, it was pretty much like a little sniffy cold.
I was like,
yeah.
You tested positive. Okay.
That first time though, I think I got the Delta variant, the one that was like really brutal too.
Really?
I think I got that one.
That sounds familiar, but I don't know if I got that one. I don't know what I got, but the 2 I had, I walked through it.
But dude, the main thing was it drained my energy, dude. Like a month after.
Some people still have long COVID problems.
Yeah.
My heart started acting funny after that. It's weird. Every November, ever since the bad allergy happened, every November, my heart acts funny.
Is that when you got your jab?
No, I got my jab summer before I went to the beach. But
I'm talking about like in November, but you said
no,
summer.
Yeah, I got it done in like June when I got my jab, and the next month I got the other jab, July, I guess.
The Fauci ouchie.
Fauci ouchie. I got the Moderna one, which I haven't heard that much bad about, but the other one I've heard a lot of bad about. Yeah. The Johnson & Johnson one, whatever the hell it's called.
Yeah, I don't know. Well, I know my daughter got it twice, and for her, it was like it wasn't even really allergies. She was up, never got
the kids.
Yeah,
it didn't really affect them.
Nope.
The wife, Amazon, they hit her pretty hard.
Yeah,
she had it. But every November, Ever since then, it could be my age, could be other factors.
Yeah.
But, the human brain likes to connect things.
Yeah.
I've had
Definitely.
heart problems, and I've gone to the heart doctor every year except this year. I didn't go. This November, my heart was fluttering, acting weird. And I said, I'm not going to the heart doctor because I've went 4 years in a row and nothing.
Yeah.
They're like, oh, you just need to drink more water, because.
Yeah.
And this November, it happened again. I could just be hyper vigilant about it, but it could be long COVID.
Yeah.
Some people say they still suffer from that.
Well, that's probably why I'm always tired, dude.
Long COVID?
Maybe. Because, dude,
I think all your energy goes to growing that hair.
Yeah. Dang, bro. It is tall. Also have it cut off because of the head.
It's not even as tall as your original.
Was it? Is it not?
When you grew your afro out, it got so heavy it started parting down the middle.
Yeah.
And it was, dude, you had a big head of hair. It was big.
Bro.
And you picked it out.
I loved it. My bangs, I could reach down, and it was longer than my chin.
Yeah.
And then I'd let it go, and my curls would spring it back up.
You're the only friend I have that has hair like that.
Dude, I didn't cut my hair for like 2 years. I grew it out.
When you were younger or when you had it?
No, when I had it.
Yeah,
it was like 2 years worth.
You ought to do a medium afro.
I don't know, man. It gets hot during the summer, dude. I already sweat like a pig, dude.
Yeah,
and then my head, that was the only thing I really hated about it was when it was warm. Walked outside and it's like immediate, like.
Well, see, this mop, all this hair is from back here. You know that. The viewers don't know that. But this is all hair plugs. And apparently it's a really good job.
Yeah.
But this was all gone. Remember that?
Yeah.
This was all gone.
Yeah.
The only thing I had was a little bit right here, and all this was just gone. And now I got some. But you remember, did that? We went like a year without seeing each other. We taught each other, but we didn't. But I got the hair transplant. Do you remember what that looked like? Remember when they took 2,000 hairs from the back of my head back here, and then they implanted them up here?
That's probably where we didn't really hang out.
It's like a year we didn't hang out. It was weird.
Yeah, it was crazy.
Schedules didn't work out. You were doing things. The little girl was probably 3-ish.
Yeah.
And then I saw her again. I was like, oh my gosh, she's gigantically tall.
Yeah.
And her voice got deeper.
She's almost as tall as me now. Yeah.
But
Yeah.
but I had, for just a little bit, head full of hair.
Yeah.
I was like, oh my God, it worked. And then
Started thinning back out.
it started thinning back out.
It's all that estrogen you pumping in you.
No, I wasn't taking any Rogaine or any finasteride for my hair. I just got the hair plugs, head full of hair, and then he told me, he said, it's going to fall out again,
Yeah.
but it's going to pop back. And so it fell out. Probably about a month, I had a full head of hair, and it fell out. And then it started coming back again. And it came back thin, but more than I ever had. So I'm happy with it. People, like I tell people I got hair plugs, they go, ooh, why? It's a waste of money. I said, no, dude, I had no hair up here. None. And so.
I know a couple people like that. I'm not going to name names.
Who balding?
Yeah.
I swear, your daddy got the Trump hair.
Yeah. Well, he's always had like the back crown gone. Been gone since
He's
I
got
was a
that
little
blonde
kid.
hair, and he comes it forward, though, don't he, still?
Well, my dad's redheaded.
I'm
for
talking
one
about
thing.
your other daddy.
Oh. Oh.
He got the Trump hair.
Yeah, well, you know,
So he's got the crown missing?
to each their own, I guess.
Yeah, I had no crown. I had nothing. My crown's not as thick as I wanted it to be, and they didn't put any up here, which another $10,000 I can do it again.
That's it.
It was $8,000 to get it done.
And they want 10 now
Probably
for the second.
It's been like,
Oh, inflation.
yeah, probably. It's
They
cool
want
though, man.
16 grand.
I have enough hair to put back here. I got no scars. Usually what they do is they just cut out a big rectangle on the back of your head and then stick it up here. But with
Like
this,
a mohawk?
yeah, like a strip, and then they sew it together, so you got this giant scar growth across the back of your head.
No, bro, that's weird.
I know. This, they have like a little gun, and they just go suck out the hairs. They poke and suck it out like a little needle. And then another girl,
Just think about doing that 2,000 times.
they did.
I'm just saying, like, you're the one doing it.
Oh, God.
That'd be boring.
She was awesome, dude. She was awesome. We had music playing, and I slept. They numbed my head up with medicine, and I put my head in a little whole pillow, and they gave me Valium. I took Valium before I got there, and I got there, they gave me more Valium. Dude, I don't remember jack. I remember when I got up and ate Chick-fil-A, and then they started putting the hairs in. But there's one girl that's getting my hair and separating them. They come in like clumps of 2 or 3, some of them. That's what they look for. They'll pull that out, and then they'll separate them. And so now you got one whole 3 hairs, 2 or 3 hairs.
Yeah.
And then this girl right here is separating them. And so she has all this like line of hair follicles. And then
licking them.
Yeah. Blood all over the damn place, dude.
Really?
Because your head bleeds like crazy. Just blood all over
I
the damn
thought
place.
your forehead did. Not your whole head.
My whole head, I bleed. Anyway, yeah, there's just red everywhere.
Bread everywhere.
Red. Red everywhere. And so so then after the thing, he comes and numbs up the area they're going to put it. And then this girl, she'll get a scalpel and just start putting all these cuts in your head.
Good gravy.
You can't feel a thing, but you feel the pressure. You're like, You can hear the crunch too. And she does it with the grain. She looks at the grain of your pores, and she does it like a swirl. I have a swirl, apparently.
Well, she just puts her hair down in there and closes it back.
No, not even that, dude.
Like a plant.
Nope. They have this little gun, and it loads the hairs like a gun, I guess. And then she sticks in the hole, sticks in the hole, sticks in the hole, sticks in the hole, and just leaves it.
Like rice.
Yeah.
Planting
rice. And the crazy thing is it looks like a bunch of maggots are on your head. It's gross, dude. And you cannot touch your hair. You can't touch it or rub it, or it's gone. Because all these little follicles are just sticking in these holes in your head. And so I had a headband on around my head like that. I wore it for 2 weeks straight. I couldn't wash my hair for 2 weeks. I had to spray in my hair to keep it moist, to keep it growing. I had to sleep sitting up like this because I can't lay down.
Comfortable.
Yeah, I did. I slept pretty good. I sleep anywhere, though.
Yeah, I can't.
Dude, I could sleep like this. I can get a nap in, no problem. Sitting up, laying down. But what happens is that the cuts will heal up and push the hair up a little bit, so they look like a bunch of little maggots, and then it shrinks and goes back down in.
Yeah.
And then it heals up, and then eventually I could wash my hair, but I was still like, and then I had a head full of hair, short hair, but head full of hair. I was like, this is awesome. Yeah. Then it fell out. And then when it fell out, I started taking Rogaine, and I hate Rogaine because it's all greasy and your hair is all greasy. You can wash it, looks like grease.
I don't know anything about that.
Yeah, you probably won't. And then, so then I went to the dermatologist who put me on finasteride that helps your hair, holds on to your hair. And then he put me on minoxidil pills. So I take half a minoxidil pill. So I take prescription Rogaine pretty much by pill.
Even to this day?
Yeah. And my hair has grown a lot. It's gotten thicker than it was.
Yeah.
Still not very thick, but more hair than I've ever had since I was a kid. I mean, young man, I'm sorry. So people are like, you paid for that? I'm like, you don't understand how it used to look.
Yeah.
Like if you see old videos of me, I had hardly any hair up there at all. Now I got hair up there, but it's thin.
Yeah, your little police academy picture.
I look like I have a toupee on, don't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. Actually, I took a picture yesterday. I took my latest agency photo, and I'm like,
like a big goof.
my hair looks the same. It just looked weird. I have this white beard, and I'm like, I have one where I'm doing this.
Oh, you pulled a trumper, huh?
Yeah. And then I was smiling. He said, say sexy. I said, sexy. Like, he took pictures. He's a funny dude. And they said, which one do you want to use? I said, this is the one that when I get in trouble or die, you're going to put in the news. I said, put that one where I'm smiling.
Like a big...
And then one of them like this right here is, if I do something bad, put that one up. And she said, that'll work.
If you do something bad, anticipating it. Wow. Get in trouble, boy. Get in trouble.
They're going to put that picture up, me doing this.
Yeah.
Deputy Ash. I'm like.
You still go by deputy instead of detective?
Investigator, I guess.
Investigator.
Investigator. Yeah, I love my job, dude. So,
yeah. My job's pretty good, too.
I know. I swear, man. If you like what you do, you can do anything. You know, like we've all had jobs where like,
Yeah. Well, the other day I had to go do a house inspection, but it was against a house that was built back in like the 40s. So they literally are like a cinder block tall, and which is brutal. And it was an old house.
do I get underneath and
in a crawl space. But the AC duct, the big metal boxes, it ran, and then it had the offshoots coming off of it. But dude, I looked up through there. I got like my whole body in. I was crawled up in there, and the AC duct, with a home inspector went in there, crawled over it, broke it off of the main chute.
Oh, the home inspector did that.
Yeah, and it was like smashed, crunched down. And I took my phone out. I put my flashlight on it. I took a picture, and I took a picture showing the big. Because dude, the crawl space was like this tall, and then the metal framing was like this. So I mean, you couldn't see. There's no way anybody's getting by it unless you break it. And so I backed out of there, called the wife up, was like, I'm going to send you these pictures. I was like, you need to call. I was like, this is inaccessible. I can't. I was like, even if we bring my little brother over here, it's going to be rough on him. But she sent the pictures to the woman. The woman's like, oh, yeah. I was like, I wanted to show you those because I don't want to get blamed for it because I'm not going to tear up something,
Oh, I will.
No, I'm not.
I'll tear yards up.
I'm not putting the company in that. But then, which kind of sucks because it was a person buying a house, and it's like they want to know if something's under there. But here's something. Don't build it so low, but she didn't build it.
You ever think about getting one of those little scopes, like the wired scopes to check? They're not that expensive.
Well,
little video camera wires, you know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, we have one of those to look in walls and stuff.
Okay,
but the thing is like, the house floor plan was like this wide. The crawl space door's over here. The AC duct's like right here.
Yeah.
So
that's where they could access it. Yeah.
Yeah, I can just crawl in there, and I couldn't see 85% of the house couldn't be seen because you just can't look up and because it's got all the
camera, man.
Well, I was thinking about doing an RC car and just putting a camera.
You could tie a string to it so you can get it back. Little tip there. I used to run the SWAT robot.
Well, how about you bring your drone out there?
What's a drone gonna do under a house?
I thought you were a pilot. You could just right up in there.
Well,
don't it have a little switch you can switch where it doesn't go up and down? It stays locked in one position.
The prop wash will make it go all over the damn place.
I don't know what that means.
Well, you can put a fan. The fan blows, like the propellers will blow, and it reflects back, and you can't keep it steady in small spaces.
Loser.
I've flown drones for SWAT team, and the prop wash will make that thing go all over the damn place.
Called?
Yeah, kinda. It's just the turbulence from the propellers in a small space will bounce around and
kind of like reverb.
Kinda.
From a microphone to a speaker, you get too close, it puts the sound right through it.
Yep.
And then amplifies and starts kicking it out even more and more. Yeah. I get you.
Kinda. I've flown a drone into a house and I couldn't get past the curtain, so I flew the first drone into the curtain to make room for the second drone to go in and see.
Really?
Yeah. I was like, I'm going for it. I said, okay, now I got a path. Got a drone flew in there. Find it.
They have machine guns on it?
No, you can't weaponize drones.
Why?
It's against the FAA law.
The military doesn't.
Well, the military doesn't follow the FAA rules. You cannot weaponize drones.
Ain't that crazy?
Well, I want them to have weapons. I don't want people to have weapons out here, Joe Schmoes on drones.
Wuss. Second Amendment gives me the right to put weapons on anything. Technically says if the government has it, I'm allowed to have it.
You're allowed to have it.
So, where's my nuclear missile at?
Yeah, where's that?
America has over 1,000 of them.
Do you think we really do?
One.
I think we have more than that. Or we might have less than that. Who knows?
No, I think America has something like 1,700
We
nuclear
decommissioned
warheads.
a lot of them.
Yeah. Where are you going to put them? Going to build a hole or dig a hole and just put them down in there?
Oh, they're all over the place, man.
Yeah, I know. Well, you gonna fire it up to the sun?
That do no good. The sun is just one big nuclear blast.
Well, yeah, but once it gets so close, it would melt. It would overheat and blow up and detonate way off into space, and then mercury just flies through the radiation.
It does already anyway.
Yeah,
Mercury. Whatever.
Weird.
Universe is crazy. Space is crazy.
I think it's an illusion.
Simulation.
Yep. It's an impossible distance that we are trapped in.
That double slot experiment, I think about that probably once a day.
I bet you do.
How
Well, it happens on my phone every night.
Yeah.
I'm telling you.
When observed, it changes. And when it's not observed, it's different. And it does it at the same time. And even retro goes back and change once you observe it.
Well, that's superposition.
Yeah. And it's just humans, we're decently smart, I suppose, compared to
Dude,
what? Us?
We don't do nothing, dude. We don't know nothing.
I mean, we know, like, rudimentary. We can make a nuclear bomb. But, like, as far as how the universe works, quarks, entanglement, superposition, we're like,
I have an idea.
It's
that's close enough. You're a genius. And it's like, well, okay, well, I guess.
for us, that's good.
Yeah.
I can make a gas engine. Congratulations. We could have better engines, but we're not allowed to
Yeah.
because the tycoons won't allow it.
That's
You're
right.
not going to buy my Earl no more. No, hell no. You're going to die, boy. You're going to die person.
Yeah.
That's how I figured they talk.
Maybe.
Yeah.
It's from Texas,
Texas.
where the oil is.
I wish I was from Texas so I could talk shit. It's like I
mean,
wish
you could be from North Carolina and talk crap too. So.
Yeah, I know, but I want to be a Texan and be like, y'all all suck. But I wish I was in the military as well, so at least I can be a veteran. That weird? Like I but as no way, I'm not a military type of person. I don't take direction very well.
I was talking to a customer about it that he was in the Marines for like I think he said 6 or 8 years. And I got to talking with him. I was like, yeah, my dad was in for 20. He always told us he served enough time for all of us. I was like, but there's sometimes I look back on it and be like, man, I wish I didn't listen to him. And I could at least, 4 years, just to have that
Same here.
thing.
Same here. I just, and it's so naive to think, because I don't know what it is, or I've never experienced it, and I'm sitting there going, man, it sounds like it'd be really cool.
I think I have a mindset to be a Marine.
I don't.
I do. Like
don't.
I can be extremely lazy, but in other moments I can, like, if somebody's like, you can't do this, I'm like, all right. And then I will not give up. There was one time my uncle got my hair when I was like 9 or 10 or something. He reached up and got my hair and grabbed my head and picked me up off the floor and was like, hold me. He's like, just say uncle and I'll let you go. And I sat there for like a minute straight and didn't say a word and just dealt with it. And then finally he's like, you're just a little punk. And he put me down and stuff, just messing with me, old uncle stuff. But it's like, I get into a mindset. It was like, when we were hiking, I was like, dude, I'm about to die.
Well,
like,
yeah.
I was like,
I just do that though. You get very focused.
I flipped the switch and I just one foot in front of the other. I got to the van.
It's like you stop drinking. You said, I'm not doing it no more.
Yeah.
And then you said, I'm going to fast for 3 days and no water. And you just did it.
Yeah.
And I'm like, I ain't got that kind of fortitude. And I'm very contrary. I don't follow the crowd. I don't like authority. Mm-hmm. And so I'd be a horrible military kid.
Well, they teach you in boot camp. They break you down.
I can't be broke. I don't think.
Okay.
I don't think I can be broke.
That's what everybody says until they go through it. And
probably
they're
so.
broke.
I mean, I went through rookie school, which is nothing like boot camp.
Yeah.
But
did you sit down and they just buzz you?
No,
like
like
police
that.
academy.
No, no. This is the modern age. It's just school. Rookie school is just school. Physical fitness part sucked. Because I was I basically was a couch potato for like 4 years before going to rookie school, and I didn't get ready. And I asked the recruiter, should I start exercising? Nah, you'd be fine. I said, okay. First day, like a 5-mile run. I just can't handle that. There's dudes at boot camp did a lot more than I will ever do.
Yeah.
We did PE like 3 times a week, and for like civilian, that didn't. I used to play basketball, and that was it. And I like for 4 or 5 years, I didn't do that. I ate like pizza and played Final Fantasy 11.
Yeah.
I became sedentary. Hasn't recovered from that. And rookie school, I did. There's some things I bucked the system on, but through the grace of whatever, I got through it, and I still I thought I was a bug. I still graduated.
I'm off the clock.
I graduated bottom of my class probably, but I graduated.
Hey,
I'm like
you did it.
I'm like one of 3 people in that class that still do law enforcement. Everybody else got fired or quit.
Wow.
Yeah. I quit, but came back.
There you go.
The accounting firm thing.
Yeah.
The other job.
Yeah.
I get mad about that sometimes, but then again, I'm like, it worked out. It really did kind of work out. I had a year, got paid to learn how to do something I like doing. And then I was fortunate enough to slide right back into my old job, kind of. New agency, old job.
Yeah.
And I'm very fortunate. Not a lot of people could do that. So.
That's right.
Ash&burnz.
Well, yeah, hour and 10, 11 in.
Yeah. Yeah.
Roll Tide.
Roll Tide. Speaking of which, I got to work a basketball game tomorrow for a wake.
Then we gonna go have fun. Pow, pow, pow,
Hope it
pow.
don't rain tomorrow.
I don't care. I'll be out in it.
Come on, man. Out in the rain?
Yeah, bro.
Nah. I mean, whatever you want. Whatever you want. I got to call Amy. Amy's not out of town this weekend. So I call her. It should be a problem. Maybe Easy E will come shoot with us.
Yeah, hopefully. Somebody.
I'll be there. I'm going to bring that 22 out. I never shot that 22. Pistola.
Dude, I got 300 rounds.
I got 300 rounds. I don't want to use yours. I don't want to. Well, okay, I'll use yours. I don't care.
No, bring your own.
No, you know what? I changed my mind.
No, mine's too good for you.
No, you know what? I'm going to do it. I'm going to use all of yours.
How about you bring yours and then we can shoot it 300 times a piece instead of 150 times a piece.
Nah, I want to save it for the apocalypse. I just want to use yours.
Okay. You know, all it takes is like paper and it's like bulletproof, right? From a 22.
Yeah, you can wear a couple envelopes stacked together.
Yeah.
Oh.
They only take down people that don't have anything.
They're great for plinking, though. They're cheap.
Yeah.
Excuse me.
Yeah.
And so I got this 1911 22 caliber. Little plinking.
Oh, that little thing over there?
Yeah, little plinking pistol.
Is it single shot or does it have a magazine?
Magazine. But the only thing I worry about is that 22 is not going to be strong enough to push it back to chamber next round. So we're going to find out. Yeah. And you don't need ear muscle with 22. But the girls do.
Oh, I will.
Yeah.
Because I'm CSE.
My hearing, I got to be able to hear the crickets in the ants.
I won't be like old and be like, huh?
Is that termites in the wood?
That's right.
I'm afraid that all that wood up there's got termites in it. That's why I want to
Don't
burn it. What do you mean it don't matter?
It don't matter.
What do you mean it don't matter? I don't want termites. How's that work?
The workers will die off, dude. They don't have a queen. They're not attached to the queen anymore.
How do you know? The queen might be out there in that stack of...
Okay.
Really? So I ain't got to worry about it?
No.
Oh.
The queen is 10 to 15 foot below ground.
Oh.
She is in a protective dome, and she lives about 16 to 18 years.
Good Lord.
When she's 5 years old, she's mature enough to create her own swarmers or reproductives.
So, like the termites that would be in those
would just be the workers that eat the wood and soldiers. A couple of them be soldiers for protection, but yeah, once you break them off of their pheromone or their tunnels, you break it, make that break, dude. They'll come out and they'll like go right back up in there. I mean, they'll live for 6 weeks eating wood, but they're no more connected to the.
So there's not going to be a bunch of swarm of termites.
They can't make babies.
So what is that commercial then that Orkin has? Terminex with these giant swarm of
I mean, that's just their commercial to get you to buy from them.
That's not real?
Nope. Nope. I'm not throwing mud on anybody, but that is not real.
Because that's scary.
Yeah.
They can just fly, and next thing you know, you're infested with them.
That's the intention. I got to call them right now and get them.
Because they're flying and hitting my house.
You want $3,000 here? Here, just protect me. Yeah.
Actually, I think you put termite stations around my house.
I didn't.
I swear you did.
Where?
Around the house. I don't
Here?
know. Yes.
No.
I swear I thought you did.
No, bro.
We did it one year.
No, you didn't. You get yard treatments.
No, I think we got termite stations put around.
Might be from somebody else.
No,
not
you're the
from
only
us.
one we ever used.
You did not have advanced termite invading system. You don't have it, bro. You get yard treatments. for
I
the fleas
swear.
and ticks.
Oh, I know we get that.
Yeah.
But I
We ain't
swear.
doing nothing for termites here, bro.
Okay, maybe that was the old house then.
I don't even remember doing it at the old house. Wait, I kind of remember maybe the old house. I don't know.
I remember him at the old house.
Dude, that was like 8 years ago.
It was either
man.
you or your brother-in-law did it. Yeah, that was about 10 years ago.
You been in here for a decade?
I've been in here since
The girl. How old was the girl?
that's exactly what I'm thinking. The boy was 8 months old when we moved here. He's 10 now. So we've been here about
So
9.5
you're
years.
You're coming up on a decade.
Yeah.
Dang, dude, that's been crazy.
Bro. Damn, that's crazy. And I was in the other
Time
house
does
for
fly.
5 years.
Yeah, time does fly. But of course,
You've been out there where you're at for 12 now?
no, I'm coming up on 15 years of living here.
15.
I moved up here in 2010. February 15th of 2010 is my first day living
Out there
here.
in the yacht club.
In the yacht club.
That's what I call it. I don't want to give you away, but it's the yacht club.
Okay. My broke tail. Winging it.
Yeah, you're the servant.
Yep.
Bring that tall young man up here with the afro.
Oh, speaking of servants, I just heard a fun fact about England whenever back in like the 1800s when England controlled India. You know how they used to control them.
Mm-hmm.
I heard that like the aristocrats and stuff, they would go to India for vacation. They would go there to golf, and so they would hire an Indian boy, and they would smear jam all over him. So when they went out to the golf, all the bugs would go to the kid. Yeah, talking about Americans being evil for slavery.
Damn white people.
Listen to this. So they would keep all the bugs off of them, right? And then their payment, the boy's payment, is to keep the jam to take home to his parent or to the family, so that they could scrape it off of him and eat it. That was the payment. They called them jam boys. Look it up. I just learned that fun fact. Ain't that crazy? But Americans are evil.
Bro, white people are just like that. Smear some jam on that boy. He's got payment.
Yeah.
Get home to your parents.
That's right.
So he's just walking around covered in jelly or jam.
So that all the bugs would go to there and bite them and sting them and whatever they got to deal with. And then the payment was just to keep it. Like,
yeah, old things.
yeah. Like, what are they going to do? They going to scrape it off of them while they're still there? No.
I love hearing about. I know, dude. I love hearing about hygiene back in the Renaissance, like the Victorian age.
Dude,
hygiene.
they would brush their teeth with pee and urine. They would use human and animal urine as like mouthwash.
Oh God, I'm getting a fucking. That's
bro.
disgusting.
Yeah, bro. I mean, they didn't have toothpaste back then.
I thought they did it with sugar. Like they brush their teeth with sugar. I thought.
No, dude. Mouthwash with urine.
And what do women use for like feminine odor downstairs? I thought it was like something real crazy. They would do something disgusting.
I don't know, but I know that they would use urine to clean the wool that they would cut off of the sheep before it went to the seamstress people and the weavers. It was the job, like your job was to like put wool into a bucket, and then they would collect everybody's pee and pour it in there, and then they would get in there and step on it to clean it.
Dude, this make me like fucking
And
vomit sounding.
those people's feet would constantly smell like pee.
Oh, yeah, fucking
And the
thing.
longer you would pee in a jar, the longer you let it sit there would be better for the wool to clean it. And so therefore, you talking about robust urination smell.
Because you go to like retirement homes, or you go to like hospice care or the jail, and it smells like piss.
Yep.
Like you walk around street corner downtown in cities, in certain corners, you're like, yeah, it's piss.
Oh, California, the entire state.
Now it's up on fire. All the ammonia.
Oh yeah, that's what caught on fire.
That's what it was. All the piss.
Yep.
That's disgusting, man.
Yeah,
I love hearing about the hygiene and practices from Victorian age. The Amazon knows a lot about that, but the stuff
I know
do,
I think in Rome women used to like smear poop for like eyeshadow and stuff.
The funny thing about Vikings, was they show Vikings being dirty.
Yeah.
Vikings were actually very clean. Yeah. Their hair was clean.
Yep.
Their skin was clean. They bathed regularly. They smelt good.
Well, they bathed in the ocean, which is a lot of salt. Salt water.
They washed their hair constantly.
Exfoliate their skin.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Always clean.
Yeah. They always smelled good, too, they said. Yeah. So Vikings are actually the opposite of what we think they were.
Yeah.
Well, it's like, oh, good day. Yeah. Smelling like straight.
I don't think they would talk like that, but.
No, I'm talking about on the other hand.
Oh, yeah.
England. Like, hello, governor.
Yeah, that's why their teeth are all messed up. You got a wig hair. In your beard. It's been hanging there all show.
You ain't said shit.
No, I just noticed it. There you go.
Hello there. Oh, look at these Vikings here. Oh,
I just noticed it the moment it happened.
Well, thank you.
Yeah.
You ever had a long hair wrapped around your pee hole when you pull it out? It feels good. Anyway, so next week we're going to oh, God, I imagine that would hurt, actually.
It dries all night. You get up in the morning, peel it off.
Just peel it off?
Yeah.
What, is you wet down there or something?
I mean.
You ever had a wet dream?
One.
I've never had one.
One when I was
I thought it was myth.
I was like 23. I wasn't even a teenager. I was way past that.
Really? I've never had one. I thought it was just funny, and then other dudes talked to her like, yeah. I'm like, I've never had one.
Yeah. Dude, I had a very messed up dream last night. Had me shook.
Ooh.
When I woke up.
Ooh.
No, it kind of had me depressed all day.
Oh.
Yeah. I want to leave on a high note. I don't want to get all into it, but yeah, it was people in my past, and I want to say that there's some people in my past. If I could sit down and talk with them, I'd apologize about my actions.
Oh yeah, I have regrets like that too. I cringe about some things I've done to people.
Oh yeah, I've been cringing and very kind of all day, dude.
Yeah, we all do it, and with my cringe moments. I did it on purpose because I was a cocksucker. I was so full of myself back in my 20s, and I did some people wrong, and I feel bad about it. And
yeah, me too.
But I learned from it. Some people just keep acting that way.
Yeah.
I mean, the fact that you feel bad about it shows a lot.
Well, I really try to change more now. I try to be a way better person. I used to be a little turd too, man.
Yeah, my New Year's resolution is to be more outgoing and happy, because I am a happy person, but I think the worst of everybody I come across.
Yeah. What about me?
I know you.
You think the worst about me?
Well, like your brother, right? I don't know him that well. I'm thinking, what's his agenda? What's going on with him?
His agenda is playing Madden.
I know. I watch his TikToks. He's always picking up snakes. Look at this snake right here.
Yeah. Like, dude, he touches snakes. I'm like, ugh, gross.
He calls them what they are.
Yeah.
It's cool, man. I watch him. I'm here doing this pest control, and I saw this little earth. What's a snake right here, right there? I can't believe it's out today.
Dude, he finds so many worm snakes.
Yeah. There's a bunch back here.
Yeah.
A bunch of those back here.
But do you ever watch his Madden plays? His little TikTok stuff on that? Yeah. Dude,
I just see the pest control stuff.
Oh, he just told me the other day he's ranked 65 in Madden in the world.
That's not bad, son.
In the world, out of all the systems, he's ranked 65, and he's told me that he's played and beaten the number one dude. But then he says from the majority, if you're within the top 200, he says every person he's ever played in the top 200, all they do is glitch plays. They don't play solid football. They run one play over and over and over and over that's set up to where if you block one way, there's always an option, and it's always open. If you smarten up and stop this side, well, this side's open. There's no way to stop just because of how the AI and the game. But he says there's no legit players, man. He's like, everybody just runs these glitch plays.
That's what I can't stand
Yeah,
about
that's why I
video
don't do
games. Like Apex.
Yeah.
Apex was fun for me. But then when playing with y'all, I started learning about how everybody else was just cheating.
Well,
Like using the assist, aim, and then I started.
on console
They fixed that recently.
Xbox. I know at least for Xbox they banned any third party system. But yeah, the little.
But when I was playing with y'all, that wasn't banned.
No.
Call of Duty was just as bad.
Yeah.
And I was having a good time, and then I started realizing what's going on. And I was playing out of my league when I played with you guys.
Oh yeah.
Y'all were focused.
Well, dude, they were out of my league. I would just play with them.
Yeah, they was focused on rotation.
Yeah.
Setups. So this is a choke point. And I'm just like, yay!
Yeah.
I'm just having a ball.
Well, it was rough on me too. I mean, I kind of got a little decent with it just because I played against hardcore players, and eventually you get good. I mean, I was never great or nothing, but it's all because one day my brother and my friend, they manipulated the AI like everybody else did and got the 15 kill badge or whatever, the 20 kill badge.
Yeah.
And then once you have that badge, it puts you in with people that have it too.
So you automatically get better or die. And me, I just kept dying.
Yeah.
And they get mad.
Me too. Every now and then I'd win a gunfight.
Yeah, I'd win a gunfight once in a while.
But yeah, but the competition, because it's skill based matchmaking, you're always in. It's always a sweat fest, dude. It was never. After a while, it just wasn't fun.
No, and then I started playing Apex, where I would land far away from everybody, and then build up. First person run across, dead.
Yep.
And then I thought, well, I'm just going to just land and go get the match over with so I can start again.
Nope. Land and you dead too, because they would all. Dude, it seemed like even with our little group, dude, we would land with 15 other people. I would open a box and it would be nothing but just shield cells and med packs
or something. Yeah.
Every time, so they would go in, like another person would go and open up a thing, they would get 3 guns and a stack of ammo, and it's like, what the like? How am I always just getting nothing? Literally nothing. Or I would get I would open up and be like a purple armor. I'd pick it up. Well, they would just break it, kill me, and then they pick up the armor.
Yep.
And then they would have fresh purple armor and guns. Yep. And it's like, it just got to be ridiculous.
That's the only reason I played is because I like messing with people with Mirage.
Yeah.
That was the only fun I had is when they'd shoot my dupes. And I'm like, ha ha, you got bamboozled. That's the best part of the game.
Yeah.
It's just messing with people or trying to figure out ways to be like, oh, that's me, you know.
Yeah.
That's something I like about the game. Because it got to Sweatfest, and I was just like, this ain't fun no more.
Oh, yeah.
And then Call of Duty was just as bad. Call of Duty was toxic.
Yeah. I never liked Call of Duty just because of the toxicity of it. And then we go, Warzone's flipping.
Oh, I remember this story. You helped those guys out.
Yeah.
You saved them. Y'all got level 3 backpacks and vests. At the very end, the guy turned on you and just shot you.
Yeah, while we were in the helicopter.
Yeah.
He just mowed us down.
And started laughing.
And then just sit there and laugh. Like, he didn't even get on the chopper himself. He just killed us just to kill us, man. And it's like, okay.
Because I'm a nice guy in the game.
Yeah, me
which
too.
is going to get me killed in real life.
Yeah.
I see somebody, I'm like, yo, hey, you're friendly. They're like, oh, okay. And start shooting me. And I'm like, bro, I had nothing on me. It benefited you not at all.
Yeah.
I just raged you.
Yeah.
That's why I'm like you now. I want to play Ark. I want to play on my own server.
I want to play co-op. I don't want to be competitive.
Yeah.
Because
I just want to, yeah.
My ego ain't that high anymore.
I just
need
can't.
to feel like I dominate.
It's just no fun.
Yeah.
This PvP survival games like Rust really pissed me off.
Yeah.
Because you just learn quick that
you can't trust anybody.
Nobody.
Anybody.
No.
You see somebody, they will turn and shoot at you.
And so if I see somebody in a loincloth and rock, I'm just going to kill them.
Yep. That's what happens.
Yeah, and it sucks. It's dog-eat-dog world out there. It's the law of the jungle.
It's no fun.
Ash and Burnz.
Hour and a half in now.
That's a good one. Ash and Burnz podcast brought to you by Disney's Marvel Deadpool and Wolverine in theaters now on DVD, on Blu-ray.
Wow, dude.
I know, right?
Theaters. That's been a while, bro.
Yeah, it's been out for a minute. It's a good movie. It's fun. Not a good movie. It was fun to watch.
Yeah, I watched it and I was just like, it's
fun.
a little too crude, but
Oh, is it too crude for
yeah,
you?
it's too crude, man.
It's Deadpool. Deadpool wasn't like that originally,
Oh, I know.
but they changed. Oh, Moon Knight's now turned into the new Deadpool. Moon Knight says some crazy shit and does crazy things. It doesn't break the fourth wall, though.
Yeah.
Anyway, ash&burnz@gmail.com. Thank you to the 12 people that watch this. On behalf of the Afro Burns,
Taking it back old school.
old school. I'm not shaving it until I get what I want.
Dun, 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 dun.
What song is that?
Dun, 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 dun,
Dun,
dun.
dun. Oh, what
It's a
is
Mega,
that?
It's a Mega Man.
Mega Man, thank you. Rock Man. Yeah, whatever.
Yeah, old school rock man.
B-Rod loves Mega Man.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
It's pretty fun.
Ash
Burns.
Podcast. Good. Number 55. Like and subscribe. Thank you to like the 3 people subscribed since we've been doing this.
Yeah.
Hey, man, right on.
Right on. Tell your friends.
Tell your friends, tell your mama, you know, sexy's back. You know, it's just
Right here.
Ooh, look at that hairline, ladies. Ooh, look at this hairline.
The peaks.
The peaks. I've always had these. There's actually hair here. It's fine hair here. It's not bald. I've always had widow's peaks. My sister used to pick on me about it.
Loser.
Yeah. But this right here, used to be hair, but now it's very little. I got one.
Got a cow on.
I got a one long black thick hair that grows here, and it grows like this way. So I always have to cut it because it doesn't lay with the other ones.
That's your Superman hair.
It's like a fucking pubic hair right there. It's like they transplanted this from down here and put it right there because it goes that way, and everything else I can't come back. It's thick and black.
Tie a carrot to it and lead yourself.
I don't want a damn carrot. You put a freaking Big Mac in front of it, or
tie a Big Mac to it.
I like Big Macs. I'm on a Big Mac kick lately.
Fake food.
It's fucking good.
Fake.
So good.
That meat patty's like
They're getting thinner and thinner every year.
than the pickle.
Yeah, it's about that big now. Big Mac used to be like that big, right?
Yeah.
Now it's like that big.
Oh yeah.
And the patties are like wafers.
Dude, a Big Mac's bun is the same size as Sonic Junior Burgers.
Oh, that's right. You're an old Sonic boy from the day. Rollerblading out there. Thank you, sir. Here's your slushy, sir, and your tots. And your
Making all
coney.
them tips.
Yeah.
I had my regular customer women
Did you really?
Yeah.
Out there rollerblading?
throwing me $1 and $2 bills.
Oh, shit.
Yeah,
oh,
bro.
shit. Hop in the van with me, honey. Thank you for that
stranger
foot-long
danger.
coney.
Stranger danger. No, I got to get back in here. I got another one rolling in. Get out of here.
You're in the spot. Here's your cherry limeade. Get the F out of here.
Yeah.
ash&burnz@gmail.com. There's Burns, there's Ash. Like and subscribe. Vote Pedro. Dumbass Gaming. Check out the gaming channel. Check out fingerstrong.com. Check out themechanicsville.com. Check out accordingtoplans.com, where we have this right here going on the constant. Anyway,
Holla.
we turn this off. And then we turn this off. And then we turn this off. I think oh shit, we didn't record the whole time. I'm joking, it's recording.